Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 17th of December 2019. Part of me really wanted to say October just then, and it is definitely not October anymore. So let's get into your reading here, guys. Do check out the random Jupiter trine Uranus reading that I did. I talked a little bit about that trine and how important that's going to be for the energy right now and as we move towards 2020. So big messages there. A lot can come in, a lot of really wonderful and solid opportunities. So I do recommend you go and watch that. Do check out your monthly general as well as your love readings, guys. Those are all up as well. If you want to book a private reading, know that I am taking half off of any 20-minute or longer reading that is booked before the end of 2019. And you can get one for yourself or a gift reading to somebody. So all the info is in the description box below this video. Let's get into your reading here. If you guys haven't, please do remember to subscribe. I see that a lot of people that are watching, about half or a little less than half are subscribers, and then the rest of you are not. So definitely make sure to subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it, and I would love to see you here all the time. So let's check out the energy today. The sun is obviously still in Sagittarius, but the moon is in, well, actually it's moving from Leo and into Virgo, so it's a void moon today. So let's see what's coming up in our energy and what's happening today. We're using the Morgan Greer Tarot. And we'll see what else comes up. Oh, let's see, guys. Ooh. Okay, well, that's interesting. Okay, it was going one way and then it took a real left turn here. So we're going to see what that's about. This is a very topsy-turvy reading. I really don't know how to put it any other way. Overall energy card here is the Queen of Cups. We'll see how that plays in. But there's a lot of really interesting up and down and weirdness here. We have the Ace of Cups after that. And following that is the Five of Wands and the Five of Cups. And don't worry. Oh, you know what? Let's just bring them all out at once. Let's bring all the dark cards out at once because otherwise... Okay. So we get Ace of Cups, second card in. Then we get Five of Wands, Five of Cups, and then the Nine of Swords. That's a dark feeling right there. If you ever saw one, if you ever wanted to see tarot cards tell you that things are going to feel rough, they're going to be difficult, and it's going to feel difficult to mentally and emotionally move on from something. It's going to really weigh on you, depending on what people say. It could really just hurt you today. So keep, try to get, what is the word that I can use for this? You know what? Let's pull some cards about it. But there is just this very interesting energy because then at the very end you get the Ace of Pentacles. So, I mean, this is a very up and down reading. Like we have the two aces that are my two favorite aces here, just bookending the reading. Love and harmony and joy, all that happiness, and then money and finances and abundance and something really solid and stable coming in. So we have a lot of really good energy bookending the reading, and the Queen of Cups says to stay in your emotions and kind of be a diviner to this situation here, kind of try to see your way through it without trying, being overly emotional, without making any big moves. She kind of looks into the cup here and notices her feelings throughout the whole situation. Let's pull some clarifiers with, let's actually use the Hobbit deck. Because I want to really look at this really strange energy here in the middle. Let's clarify Ace of Cups. What's happening today? Okay. I gotta say, this is one of those readings that really has me thrown for a bit of a loop here. Is there anything else that we can say that might clarify this? This is so strange. I don't know, expect it to be a topsy-turvy day, okay? Because it just feels interesting. Like, you're motivated to take care of business, but there are people and situations that get in your way and cause problems for you, cause you to worry, cause you to feel like things aren't going the way that they should be. And then, I don't know, it feels good with all this, you know, ace energy here. You get the Ace of Pentacles twice, actually. 2 different decks, same card. For some of you, I feel that there is fear that we're not going to be able to get that Ace of Pentacles that we thought was coming in, or we thought would be here by now. There seems to be a lot of fear and a lot of emotional, you know, dissatisfaction. You know, I haven't been able to control this situation. I'm having a lot of fears come up here. And remember, the moon takes fears and it brings them into an illusory place. It makes them a little bit less real than they should be. It brings them into materialism and reality in our life when they really should just stay where they are in the shadows. So it's kind of like a lot of shadow feelings kind of coming to life here. Despite this Ace of Pentacles being here again. When the Ace of Pentacles shows up again, this for me is this really wonderful material gift. This is a solid offer. If it's love, if it's a career, whatever it is, it's a solid offer. It brings stability and abundance for a long time. It doesn't just go away like that. It offers long-term stability. It offers something really wonderful and long-term. Something obviously beautiful because it is the Arkenstone. It is what everybody is fighting for and trying to get. You know, it's what a lot of the conflict there is obviously about in The Hobbit. After that, interestingly enough, you get a pairing here of the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's very interesting. And after that, you get the King of Coins. So you get 3 interesting people here. You could be dealing with a boss situation. I don't know. This is such a weird reading today, guys. Like, I'm trying to find a better way to describe this to you, but this is just so weird. It just feels weird. Like, just extremely weird. It just feels like there's a lot of interactions happening, and some of them might make you feel, again, very worried. I'm not saying that you're going to be getting a rejection or something like that, but you're not seeing something as positively as it might actually be. Or you might be receiving, you know, you might have received some type of offer or something, but I don't know. There's this tendency to look at the negative or fear that this positive gift here isn't actually coming in, but when it really is. Like, there's money coming in. There's the offer. You see it twice. It is kind of a doorway, and I really love that in the Morgan Greer, how it brings up this doorway. So this is, it feels like we've got good stuff coming in. Something very stabilizing compared to all this, you know, 5 and then 9 of Swords. I really don't understand how the King and Queen of Swords fit into all this, honestly. And it's weird to say that, but this feels like a very strange reading here. Keep your head above it. People might say things, do things, create little problems here and there that can have you, that can really throw you into a whirlwind. And maybe it's because the moon's in Virgo. And as someone with a Virgo moon, I can honestly attest to the anxiety, the fear, and the stress that Virgo moons put on themselves. And when the moon goes into Virgo, a lot of, you know, particularized kinds of fears. You know, am I doing this right? Should I be doing this a different way? And is this my fault? And what can I be doing? And how can I keep going? It's very much focused on you and what, you know, you might have made as a mistake here to mess this whole situation up. It kind of brings the, you know, again, this fear-based reality to the forefront when it's not real at all. It's 9 of Swords says that, and the, you know, 5 of Cups, yeah, there's 3 cups down, and emotionally we're focusing on, oh my God, they didn't like this, or, you know, I haven't heard back, or whatever the issue here is that's coming up to kind of block the situation, or, you know, throw little It's almost like little mosquitoes. You know, I kind of see the Five of Wands as like mosquitoes. Like, you're like, oh, get away from me. Like, stop it. This is not good timing right now. Like, I don't want to deal with this. It's that kind of energy. It's nothing really big, but it's annoying and it bites you and it's irritating. And you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to have to go and find, you know, the mosquito ointment and take care of it and all this stuff, because it's just going to gum you up a little bit more. But Five of Wands is that kind of energy. Annoyances, people saying something that kind of gets at you, might even dig in and kind of bother you on a certain level. So keep your head above it is what the King and Queen of Swords are kind of telling me. They're a lot more what is the word I'm looking for, like mentally authoritative, state, you know, what is the stateful? That's not a word. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I just made up a word there, but it's just very serious, mentally focused, in our minds, very authoritative, very more serious. And when you get the King and the Queen together, yes, there is a very serious kind of quality to this, but it also talks about our mental capacity to move above and beyond something, to get ourselves in the headspace of whoever it is that we're trying to aim for. And it feels like, you know, if there's a boss, if there's a situation like that, it feels like it's going to turn out fine, but there's a lot of fear-based there's a lot of fear that you have based around this. Let me pull a couple more with an even different deck, because this is such a weird one today. We have to be honest, right? It's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Gustav Klimt has got it. 8 of Cups, 7 of Cups reversed. Confusion will fall away once you start to move on towards something better. So don't be afraid to leave something in the past. Don't be afraid to start walking towards wherever it is you want to go. The time to move forward is now, and you're moving towards that Ace of Pentacles, that Ace of Cups. So don't let anything else kind of get in the way. Don't let the confusion kind of bring fear into your reality. You have chosen the right cup if you have already started moving on and away from something and towards something new. It feels good. There is stability here. If this is a relationship, it would behoove you to be more based in reality and communication than just sitting in your feelings like this, because this is kind of just sitting in anxiety and fear, when all you really have to do to fix this situation is, it feels like, reach out with a cup of love and some reality here. So, interesting read today. Very interesting. Very weird. If you're new and you haven't seen my other readings, they're not always this strange. They often are pretty weird, but they're not always this strange. So let's check this out here. Adoring Virtue, Romance, Angel, Codependency. And Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And for me, the addictions kind of come in at that 5 of Cups and 9 of Swords. For some of you, you might let your fears and, you know, anxiety, whatever it is, your insecurities here to drive you to drink or something, but really it's just kind of like driving a wedge in your brain that it shouldn't be there, you know. Oh my god, like you're spinning around like worrying and having all these negative thoughts and feelings. Get yourself out of that and get into reality. Okay, trust. The situation again calls for you to have faith. There's more here than you probably realize. It's not over yet, is a sense that I get. Let's get a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle. Winter, the sacredness of pausing. What a beautiful card and beautiful message here. Okay. Should the Winter card appear to you, it's time to let what no longer serves you die away. Where it seems natural and right to let things that have been bothering you for some time die back, take real action to change those things. Anything that is superfluous, extra, and burdensome, release it. And I think that's a really great way to sum up this reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't, do make sure to subscribe, guys. Do make sure to share the video if you enjoyed it. Definitely check out your monthly gem rolls as well as your love readings. They are up for all of the signs. You can check them out for your sun, your moon, your rising. And if you enjoy them, I do recommend that you share them. I would really appreciate it. And again, guys, if you want to book a private reading, I'm taking half off of any 20-minute or longer reading for the remainder of 2019. You can gift a reading, get one for yourself. All the info on booking is right below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Namaste.